Have you ever looked at someone vibrant, sharp, and full of life in their 80s or even 90s, and wondered what their secret is? What separates them from others who, sadly, start fading much earlier, losing their independence, their sharpness, and the joy of everyday living? It's a painful reality that many of us worry about, the fear of becoming a burden, of losing our zest for life. But what if I told you there are clear, identifiable habits that truly reveal if you're on the path to not just living longer, but living better well into your 9th decade and beyond? These aren't complicated medical interventions or expensive treatments. They're often simple, daily choices that accumulate over time, creating a powerful ripple effect on your health, your mind, and your spirit. In this video, we're going to dive deep into 6 surprising habits that are strong indicators of a long, vibrant life. Are you already doing them? Or are there a few tweaks you can make that could dramatically change your future? Watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you about how you can redefine your later years. Let's start with the first habit that sets truly long-lived, vibrant individuals apart. And it might surprise you because it's often overlooked in favor of other types of exercise. It's consistently prioritizing strength training. For too long, the message around healthy aging focused heavily on cardio, walking, jogging, cycling. And while cardio is absolutely crucial for heart health and stamina, the true game changer for longevity and quality of life, especially as we age, is maintaining and building muscle. Think about it. What are some of the biggest fears we have as we get older? Falls, losing our independence, not being able to open a jar, struggling with stairs. These challenges are directly linked to a decline in muscle mass and strength, a process called sarcopenia, which begins subtly in our 30s and accelerates significantly after 60. People who sail past 90 with vitality aren't just walking, they're strong. They have the leg strength to confidently navigate uneven sidewalks, the core strength to prevent back pain, and the arm strength to lift groceries or play with grandchildren without strain. It's not about becoming a bodybuilder. It's about functional strength. This habit literally builds a protective shield around your body. Stronger muscles support your joints, improve your balance, dramatically reducing the risk of falls, and even boost your metabolism, helping you maintain a healthy weight. Furthermore, muscle tissue is metabolically active, which means it helps regulate blood sugar much more effectively than fat, playing a vital role in preventing and managing conditions like type 2 diabetes. So, how do you incorporate this? It's simpler than you might think. You don't need a gym. Start with bodyweight exercises, wall push-ups, chair squats, or even just standing up and sitting down from a chair repeatedly. If you have access to light dumbbells or resistance bands, they are fantastic additions. Aim for 2 to 3 sessions a week, focusing on major muscle groups. Remember, consistency is far more important than intensity. Even 15-20 minutes a few times a week can make a profound difference. The feeling of being stronger, more stable, and more capable in your daily life is incredibly empowering. And it's a powerful habit that truly signals a long, independent future. Now, let's seamlessly shift to another incredibly powerful indicator of a long, healthy life. One that has less to do with our physical muscles and more to do with our hearts and minds cultivating strong, meaningful social connections in our modern world. With busy schedules and often dispersed families, it's easy for isolation to creep in, especially as we age. But research is incredibly clear. Loneliness is as detrimental to our health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It's a silent killer, impacting everything from our immune system to our cognitive function. On the flip side, individuals who thrive into their 90s consistently prioritize their relationships. They stay connected to friends, family, and community groups. Why is this habit so crucial for longevity? Firstly, social interaction provides cognitive stimulation. Engaging in conversations, sharing stories, even gentle debates, keeps our brains active and sharp. It's like a workout for your mind, helping to build cognitive reserve and potentially delay cognitive decline. Secondly, Strong social ties provide emotional support. Life inevitably throws curveballs, loss, illness, challenges. Having a network of people who care, who listen, and who can offer comfort or practical help makes an enormous difference in navigating these tough times. It reduces stress, alleviates feelings of anxiety and depression, and fosters a sense of belonging and purpose. We are inherently social beings, and feeling connected fulfills a fundamental human need. Think about the joy of sharing a meal with loved ones, the laughter with old friends over coffee. These moments enrich our lives immeasurably. How can you strengthen this habit? It doesn't mean you need a huge circle of acquaintances. It's about quality over quantity. Reach out to an old friend. Join a club or a group that aligns with your interests, whether it's a book club, a walking group, or a volunteering organization. Attend local community events. Even just spending time with family on a regular basis makes a huge difference. The individuals who live longest often live in communities where intergenerational connections are strong, where neighbors look out for each other. This habit isn't just about avoiding loneliness. It's about actively building a rich tapestry of support, shared experiences, and mutual care that adds years to your life and life to your years. Now, let's seamlessly transition to our third crucial habit that truly keeps your mind sharp and your spirit youthful, embracing lifelong learning and maintaining a keen sense of curiosity. Many people believe that once they retire or reach a certain age, their learning days are over. But quite the opposite is true for those who live long, vibrant lives. Their brains are constantly engaged, not in a stressful, academic way, but in a way that fuels their natural curiosity and desire to understand the world around them. Think about the incredible plasticity of the human brain. It's not a fixed organ. It's constantly forming new connections and pathways, even in our later years. This process is called neuroplasticity, and it's fueled by new experiences and learning. People who stay mentally active, learning a new language, picking up a musical instrument, delving into history, mastering a new skill, or even just regularly engaging with challenging puzzles and books, are essentially building a stronger, more resilient brain. This isn't just about preventing memory loss. It's about maintaining cognitive agility, problem-solving skills, and the ability to adapt to new situations. It keeps you relevant and engaged with the world. Imagine the joy of finally learning to play that guitar you always wanted, or understanding a complex historical event. These activities spark joy, give you a sense of accomplishment, and, critically, keep your neural networks firing. So, how can you cultivate this habit? Start small. Maybe commit to reading a nonfiction book a month. Take an online course. Join a local community college class. Learn a few phrases in a new language. Even simple activities like trying a new recipe or navigating a new part of town can contribute to this habit. The key is to step outside your comfort zone a little and expose your brain to novelty. Those who live past 90 often have a sparkle in their eye, a quick wit, and an eagerness to discuss new ideas. All signs of a mind that has never stopped growing. Now that we've explored the profound impact of physical strength, meaningful connections, and an ever-curious mind, let's delve into the next set of habits that are just as vital for a long and thriving life. Now that we've explored the profound impact of physical strength, meaningful connections, and an ever-curious mind, let's delve into the next set of habits that are just as vital for a long and thriving life. Our fourth crucial habit that reveals a path to incredible longevity involves something we do multiple times a day: mindful eating and prioritizing our gut health. It's not just about what we eat, but how we eat, and understanding the incredible connection between our food, our gut, and our overall well-being. Many diets come and go, but people who live to a ripe old age, especially in the world's blue zones, regions where people live exceptionally long and healthy lives, tend to follow very similar eating patterns. They don't count calories meticulously or follow restrictive fads. Instead, they eat mostly plant-based, often from their own gardens, consume legumes like beans and lentils, choose whole grains, and use healthy fats like olive oil. Meat is consumed sparingly, almost as a condiment rather than the main event. But it's more than just the food itself. It's about the philosophy of eating. They eat slowly, savoring their meals, and often stop when they are about 80% full, rather than feeling stuffed. This mindful approach allows their bodies to properly digest food and signal satiety, preventing overeating and unnecessary strain on the digestive system. Furthermore, they prioritize fermented foods like yogurt, sauerkraut, or kimchi, which are brimming with beneficial bacteria that support a healthy gut microbiome. Our gut is often called our second brain for good reason. A healthy gut influences everything from our mood and energy levels to our immune system and even our cognitive function. An imbalanced gut can contribute to inflammation throughout the body, a root cause of many chronic diseases associated with aging. So, what can you do to embrace this habit? Start by incorporating more whole, unprocessed foods. Fill half your plate with vegetables at every meal. Introduce a variety of colorful fruits. Swap refined grains for whole grains. Experiment with different types of beans and lentils. Try adding a serving of fermented food daily. And most importantly, slow down when you eat. Put down your fork between bites. Chew thoroughly. Pay attention to the flavors and textures. This isn't about deprivation. It's about nourishing your body with wholesome foods that support longevity from the inside out, making your digestive system a powerful ally in your quest for a long and vibrant life. Next, we arrive at our fifth vital habit: mastering stress management and prioritizing quality sleep. In our fast-paced world, stress has become almost a constant companion, but chronic stress is incredibly damaging to our bodies and minds, accelerating cellular aging, impairing our immune system, and contributing to a host of health issues. Those who live long, healthy lives aren't necessarily stress-free, but they have developed effective ways to manage stress and prevent it from taking over. This often goes hand in hand with ensuring they get sufficient, restorative sleep. Chronic stress keeps our bodies in a constant state of fight or flight, flooding our systems with cortisol and adrenaline. This isn't sustainable. People who thrive into their 90s often engage in daily practices that bring them back to a state of calm. This could be anything from spending time in nature, which is profoundly calming, to practicing mindfulness or meditation for a few minutes each day. Even simple deep breathing exercises can dramatically lower stress levels. Hobbies that provide a sense of flow and absorption, like gardening or painting, are also excellent stress relievers. Crucially, managing stress is also about setting boundaries, learning to say no, and recognizing what you can and cannot control. Many of these long livers have a remarkably positive outlook, a cultivated mindset that helps them reframe challenges and find gratitude in everyday moments. And then there's sleep, the body's ultimate repair and rejuvenation system. We often view sleep as a luxury, but it's a biological necessity, especially as we age. During sleep, our bodies repair cells, consolidate memories, process emotions, and clear out waste products from the brain. Chronic sleep deprivation is a major contributor to inflammation, impaired immune function, and cognitive decline. Individuals living into their 90s often have consistent sleep routines. They prioritize getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. This means creating a cool, dark, quiet bedroom, avoiding screens before bed, and maintaining a regular sleep schedule. If sleep is a struggle, exploring gentle remedies like chamomile tea or a warm bath before bed can be helpful. The surprising truth is that how well you manage your daily stress and how consistently you prioritize quality sleep are far more indicative of your longevity than many other factors. They allow your body and mind the essential time to repair, rejuvenate, and prepare for another day of vibrant living. Finally, we come to our sixth and arguably most profound habit that reveals a life well lived and long-lasting: finding and actively pursuing a sense of purpose and meaning. This isn't about grand achievements. It's about having a reason to get up in the morning. A feeling that your life has value and contributes to something beyond yourself. This concept is often referred to as ikigai in Japanese culture, meaning a reason for being. People who thrive into their 90s are rarely idle. They often have passions, projects, or roles that give their lives structure and significance. This could be anything from volunteering for a cause they believe in, caring for grandchildren, nurturing a garden, dedicating themselves to a craft, or sharing their wisdom with younger generations. When you have a purpose, it provides motivation, resilience, and a positive outlook. It combats feelings of loneliness and stagnation, and it gives you a future to look forward to. Think of the active grandmother who volunteers at the local library, or the retired carpenter who teaches woodworking to local teens. These individuals aren't just passing the time. They are actively engaging with life, contributing, and feeling needed. This sense of contribution fosters deep satisfaction and joy. It keeps the mind engaged, the body active, and the spirit alive. It gives meaning to the simple act of living each day. How do you find your purpose? It's not always a lightning bolt moment. It often involves reflecting on what truly matters to you, what brings you joy, what skills you have, and how you can use them to benefit others. Perhaps it's reviving an old hobby, teaching a skill you've mastered, or dedicating time to a community group. The surprising thing is that having a strong sense of purpose often leads people to naturally embrace many of the other habits we've discussed. They stay active because they need energy for their purpose. They stay connected because their purpose often involves others. And they keep learning because their purpose demands new knowledge. This deep-seated sense of meaning is a powerful engine for a long, fulfilling life. Now, let's tie all these incredible habits together and explore the truly surprising conclusion. We've journeyed through 6 profound habits that are not just good for you, but are truly indicative of a life lived long and vibrantly. We started by exploring the undeniable power of consistently prioritizing strength training, building and maintaining muscle to protect your body, enhance balance, and preserve your independence. Then, we moved on to the immense importance of cultivating strong, meaningful social connections, understanding that loneliness is a silent threat and that genuine interaction keeps our minds sharp and spirits lifted. We discovered the invigorating joy and cognitive benefits of embracing lifelong learning and maintaining a keen sense of curiosity, reminding ourselves that our brains are always ready to grow and adapt. We then dove into the wisdom of mindful eating and nurturing our gut health, seeing how our daily food choices and eating habits can profoundly impact our energy, immunity, and overall well-being. We also tackled the critical skill of mastering stress management and prioritizing quality sleep, recognizing these as fundamental pillars for allowing our bodies to repair and rejuvenate themselves. And finally, we uncovered the deep, motivating force of finding and pursuing a true sense of purpose and meaning, which gives structure, joy, and resilience to our days. The truly surprising truth about these habits, the one I promised you at the beginning, is this: none of them are about deprivation, extreme measures, or unattainable ideals. They are about addition, not subtraction. They are about intentionality, not luck. And most importantly, they are deeply interconnected. When you strengthen your body, you feel more confident to seek social connections. When you engage your mind with new learning, you have more to share in those connections. When you eat mindfully, your body feels better, giving you the energy to pursue your purpose. When you manage stress and sleep well, you have the clarity and resilience to embrace new learning and maintain your relationships. They create a virtuous cycle, each habit supporting and amplifying the others. This isn't about radically changing who you are overnight. It's about small, consistent steps that build momentum over time. Think of it like a beautiful tapestry, where each thread of habit intertwines with the others, creating a strong, resilient, and colorful life. The secret to living past 90 with a sparkle in your eye and a spring in your step isn't really a secret at all. It's about living intentionally, paying attention to what truly nourishes your body, mind, and spirit. It's about recognizing that every day offers an opportunity to make choices that serve your longevity and your happiness. And the beautiful part is, it's never too late to start, whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond. Embracing even one of these habits today can begin to shift your trajectory, adding not just years to your life, but incredible quality and vibrancy to those years. You already possess the inner wisdom and capacity to implement these changes. It's about giving yourself permission to thrive, to explore what brings you joy and purpose, and to nurture the incredible gift of life you have. Remember, small changes can truly make a magnificent difference to your health and happiness. You don't have to overhaul everything at once. Pick one habit that resonates with you most right now, and focus on incorporating it into your routine this week. Perhaps it's adding a few minutes of chair squats, or calling an old friend, or trying one new fruit or vegetable. What are your thoughts on these habits? Are there any you're already doing that you found particularly beneficial? Or perhaps there's one you're excited to try first. We'd absolutely love to hear your experiences and insights in the comments section below. Your stories can truly inspire others in our wonderful community. And if you found this video helpful, if it sparked something in you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about who might also benefit from these insights. Your support helps us create more content that empowers you to live your best life. And of course, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos dedicated to helping you live a long, healthy, and fulfilling life at every age. Thank you for joining us today on this journey to living not just longer, but living truly well. Live your best life at every age.